I think when I found out about it initially, I was really amazed that the Navy took on this idea of applying really sort of avant-garde geometric design to ships.
That kind of imaginative, creative energy is not something that you immediately think the Royal Navy might kind of be putting to good use, but absolutely they did. And by the end of the First World War, there were about 2,000 dazzled ships.
The day is a commemoration ceremony for the Battle of Jutland, which took place 100 years ago and was one of the biggest naval battles in World War I. And as a result of the Battle of Jutland, the Germans really launched a huge U-boat campaign to sink the British naval fleet, which then led to the invention of Dazzle ships.
The idea was trying to come up with a way of making it difficult to determine which way they were traveling at sea or different sort of facets of the shape of the boat.
We've done 2 in Liverpool. We had a ship in London. We're really thrilled with the responses that each of the artists have had to the idea of reinterpreting Dazzle. And now we've got one in Leith Docks in Edinburgh.
And the ship is called Every Woman, and I wanted to draw attention to the history of women's role in the war. I came across this great image of a class of Dazzle, and it was a room full of mostly young female students sitting with small models of boats and creating Dazzle designs. And there was something about that photograph that really made me think about the role that women played in the First World War. There's a kind of an element of the artwork on the ship that is a Morse code. It reads, "Every woman a signal tower," which is a quote that I've used in my work before. The whole thing has been made by drawing, so looking at plans of the ship and then drawing with charcoal and chalk on long sticks onto the surface and then painting it with like rollers that size. So it's really been lovingly produced, and it's been produced by hand.
We wanted to recognise the incredible contribution that artists made in the First World War. The 4 Dazzle ships, I think, have been seen now by about 13 million people. And I think it was a story about the First World War that most of us didn't know anything about.